Hi there, my name's Gretchen, founder of Balance to the Core. Today, we're going to be working with a small ball as well as the magic circle. So go ahead, grab your props, and let's get started. Oh yeah, and if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure you do. Just hit the subscribe button as well as the bell next to it to get notified whenever I have a new video, because I am here every week. All right, let's get started. So you can put your magic circle to the side for right now. Put it up here. And you're going to take your ball and you're just going to lift your pelvis up and place it right on top of the ball. And just sort of let that allow your pelvis to open. So take the weight of your pelvis and just let it fall into the ball. Don't exert any energy. Don't try to push into anything. Just sort of let it hang out there and see if you can release any tension around the pelvis. You can make some audible breaths and just work at releasing your body. Pelvis might be moving a little bit. That's just fine. We're just sort of allowing it to get sort of heavy into the ball and release. So your feet can be shoulder distance apart. They can be a little bit wider, whatever feels good right now. And just take your hands right on top of your hip bones. Make sure your pubic bone is in line with those hip bones. So we're still in a neutral pelvis here a little bit. All right, and we're just going to rock the pelvis towards you. Your ball might shift forward, and then we're going to rock it back. And then we're going to come to center. We're going to take it to the right. And then we're going to take it to the left. And you want to try to do that without moving your legs. All right, so go through that series. We rock the pelvis towards you and away. Take it to one side and then the other. Okay, so just keep going back and forth here. And just start scanning your body to see what the rest of your body does as you move your pelvis. You can go from left to right now, change it up. And you can go forward to back. Just play with it. See if you can start to wake up those muscles right around the pelvis. And then if you want to do little circles, you can circle it and try not to move the legs as you move the ball. And your head might move a little bit, that's fine. Allow the freedom to happen in the spine. You're going to circle the other way. So your spine is one unit. You don't just move one part and not the other. So if that head wants to move a little, allow it to happen. And allow the upper spine to move a little as well. But we do want to keep those legs stable if we can. And then come back to neutral, arms down. Just pull one knee in towards your chest and then let it lower down. Pull in and lower. So the pull in, and then as you lower, that's where you really want to stabilize. And then when you shift your legs, you'll feel the stabilization as well, right? Again, just kind of scanning the body, be curious, play with it, see what's going on. Good. One more each side. We're just trying to keep that pelvis stable. Good. All right, so now let's kind of challenge it a little bit and just switch in midair. Maybe start to press those legs a little further away. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring both legs up, squeeze them together. Now try to tap them down. They don't have to touch, and then pull back in. Again, we're trying not to shift the pelvis, so notice what's going on there. We don't want to extend it to lower the legs, so I don't want to see you coming here. We're really trying to maintain neutral. Maybe start to press them a little further away if you'd like. And then take a position so you're sort of right above the floor and just hold. Challenge it here by lifting both arms up, stabilize those shoulders down, and maybe lower those toes a little bit more, engage the abdominals, try not to shift the pelvis here, and hold it 4. Good. 3, you're doing great. 2, 1, and bring it back in. Good. Lower those legs down. Let's just move the ball away. We're going to turn to our side and push ourselves up. You're going to grab your circle and place your circle in between your heels. Okay, and your legs are going to be straight here. So we want to try to really get our pelvis up nice and tall or vertical. Flex your feet and really pull into the circle with your heels. Okay, so as you flex your feet, you're reaching those heels forward and they're also pulling inward. Okay, so let's keep the ball here for a sec. We're just going to roll the pelvis back. So you're going to scoop that pelvis and you're going to try not to let that circle drag back with you. So we're looking to just elongate those thighs as we scoop. And then you're going to dive over to where your shoulders go right over your hips. Really anchor that pelvis and stretch. We roll it back again. Squeeze that circle, reach through the heels, and then dive it forward. Good, we've got one more here. Roll back. And then dive it. And then roll it up. Good, so from here, we're going to take the ball a little bit further behind us. So try not to let it roll. It might roll a little bit, that's fine. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're going to start to roll back, and we're going to roll back to the ball. So I want you to reach through the heels, and then that ball is going to be right where it's that challenge for us to come up, okay? So we're a little off the shoulders. We have nice openness in our hip flexors, and I want you to stay right here. Take the weight of your head and pull it into your belly and really anchor the sacrum. Reach your butt forward, reach your heels forward, so we're really trying to open the thighs, anchor those hamstrings. Feel all of that working, right? All right, so now we're going to peel our spine off from here. So I want you to take the weight of your head further into your belly. You're going to start to curl yourself up, but you're not going to let that pelvis tilt. You can really reach through those heels, squeeze that circle, take your body up and over those thighs. Good, roll it back again. Again, try not to let that circle roll back with you. We're trying to elongate. That kind of ball will find you. Really engage here. Take an inhale to prepare. Draw your belly in. Now use your exhale. Dive your head into your belly. Scoop and reach through the seat bones. Reach through those heels, up and over your thighs. Good, and we roll it back again. We have one more. Roll, you're exhaling. Now inhale, engage, prepare yourself. Now with your belly, you roll yourself up without tucking that pelvis. So almost like you're sticking your butt out a little bit as you press through the tailbone and heels and dive it over. Now let's go back and hold it there. Relax your shoulders. They tend to tense up, right? We have lots of props here, so something wants to tense. Now hold right here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do an inch movement. We're going to come up as we pull our head into our belly. We come off that ball a little bit, feel that ball open, and then roll back onto that ball, okay? 3 more like that. Exhale, lift. Try not to let that pelvis tuck. Exhale, push through the tailbone and heels. Good, really opening this up. Good, on our last one, I want you to come up and over and dive it. Good, and then roll it up through the spine. Take a little release here, hands behind the head, and reach through that circle, squeeze it as we rotate to the right, almost lean forward a little bit and pulse it. 3, 2, 1, come to center, other way. We rotate it and give me 3, 2, 1. Good, are you reaching through those heels? Lean forward, get taller. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. One more each side. Squeeze that circle with your heels. 1, 2, 3. Last time. 1, 2, 3. Come to center. Reach those arms forward. Roll it back onto that ball again. Try not to let that circle come back too much with you. Good. And now stay right here. Keep the openness. Pull into that circle. Pull the weight of your head into your belly and start to pump those arms. Take an inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. In 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Roll those shoulders back. And out. Squeeze that circle. Reach through the heels. Feel your seat muscles close in towards one another like you're pulling your butt bones together. Good, one more time. Chin to belly button. Now peel your spine up and over. Good, and we roll it up through the spine. Take that ball away. Now we're gonna take our circle with us. So bring your legs together. Engage,
Take your elbows out wide, soften them, shoulders back, and start to roll back. And you're gonna squeeze into that circle, onto that hard part right there.
Ooh, and it feels kind of different being down there, right? Good. All right, so we're gonna bend our knees in towards our chest. We're gonna take the circle right in between our ankles here. All right, and just hug those thighs into your chest. Get the weight of your sacrum down on that mat. All right, belly button in, ribs in, shoulders down. And then from here, just take your arms down by your sides. Beautiful. All we're gonna do is stretch the legs straight up to the ceiling. Straight up, anchor the pelvis as you stretch and give that circle a squeeze, and then we bend it back in, okay? And we reach, anchor the back of that pelvis, and bend it in. And inhale it up. Stretch your butt bones to the opposite wall. One more time. Good. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to peel our spine off the mat, pull the chin towards the belly button, stretch your legs or your arms long, okay? And we're just going to stretch those legs at an angle where you can really anchor your sacrum, okay? And then we're going to bend it back in as you keep drawing your chest forward. We reach it out, squeeze the circle gently. We don't want to over squeeze, but it does help you wrap everything in. Reach. Good. One more time, reach. Bend it in. Now take your hand right behind your skull. Give yourself a little support and try to pull your chin a little bit deeper towards your belly. Now we're going to stretch those legs to where they were. Squeeze that circle, anchor the sacrum, and start to lower those legs down. And I want you to feel as if you're pushing your booty out a little bit. Stretch through the tail. Try to lift your chest. Reach, 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 reach. And then bring it back up and bend it on in. Good. Stay right here. Good. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale as you stretch it out. Stretch and stay right there. Good. Now we're going to inhale, start to lower and really anchor. Don't let that pelvis tuck. Good. And then bring the knees in right from there. And then stretch it out there. Stretch it out. Try to find that position and keep pulling the chin towards the belly. Anchor that sacrum. Good. Now stay right here and try to anchor the sacrum more as we pull those legs up. Bend the knees in. Relax everything down. Wonderful job. Okay, so we're going to take that circle. We're going to place it right in between our inner thighs. So our legs are going to be wider than our hips. And we're going to give that circle just a little bit of a squeeze here. And we're going to roll up 3 times. Just roll up. It's a great place to just feel a squeeze. Pelvis up, knees long, and then articulate it through the spine. Feels good after all that flexion, right? 2 more times. Roll it up. Good. Give a little squeeze to that circle. Chest heavy and roll down. Push those butt bones forward. Okay, 1 more time. Roll up. Butt bones press to the knees. Maybe squeeze your circle 5 times here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the squeeze as we roll it down through the spine. Good. All right, I'm just going to shift down a little bit because I have lost my alignment on the mat. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take your ankle and you're going to place it right over the circle, okay? And you can come up for that if you want. And then roll it back down. All right, so that circle should be sort of upright. Hopefully it is. I can't really tell. All right, and then we're going to reach the other leg up towards the ceiling as we anchor our pelvis. I want 3 circles each way, so we're going to go up to the nose and around for 3. And the key is, how stable can you hold that bottom leg? For 2, for 1, now we're going to circle the other way. 3, 2, 1, and then really lengthen that leg long. Reach your arms back behind you, peel your spine up and over, up to your leg. Good, and switch those sides. Really try to anchor as we stretch it on down. Good, other leg up, anchor, and here we go, up and around for 3. What's that bottom leg doing? Really anchor through the hamstring, weight into that circle. Good, sacrum down, circle the other way. 3, 2, 1. Reach that leg long, arms back behind you. Peel your spine up and over. Good job. All right, take that circle to the side. Roll it back down. You don't need that circle right now. And we're just going to take our butts up and find that position we did in the beginning of class
as we pull our knees in towards our chest. Now you can always take your hands behind the ball for some stability, and you can take them down by your sides if you don't need that. Stretch your legs upward towards the ceiling and really sort of feel kind of your butt bones reaching forward, all right? We don't want to cause a tuck. All right, so from here, we're just gonna bend the knees in towards our chest like a little frog, and then we're gonna push it out. Bring it in, push it out, bring it in, push it out. Now with legs straight, they just lift and lower. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Good. Now little circles, we take it down, up and open, and just feels really good on those hip flexors. Just allowing the leg to rotate in the hip joint, and then we're gonna go the other way, down, around, and up. 2 more. Good, anchor your shoulders and your palms. And now scissor. Pull one leg in, one leg out, equal distant, pull, pull, switch, pull, pull. So I want you to really focus on this leg coming in. You're pulling it in, but it's also reaching up at the same time. Pull, pull, good. Pull, pull, 4 more. 4, switch, 3, switch, elongate those hamstrings, 2 more, 2, switch, 1 more. Good, go ahead and you're gonna just bend your knees here. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna try to curl our hips up. You can grab that ball so it doesn't roll away if you want. You're gonna come up and then we're gonna roll it back down, find that ball and bring those legs slightly away, okay? We're gonna pull in, we're gonna lift the hips, and then pull it on down and away. Okay, you wanna try not to go on the neck. Stay supported. Good. 1 more time, pull it up. Bring it on down. Take your feet down and lift your seat up. Good. Reach your body long, nice full roll up, no props. Here we go. Arms up, pull the chin to the belly as we dive it forward, all the way over, and roll it up through the spine. Good. All right, let's turn to our stomach. We're gonna bring our ball with us. Make sure your circle is sort of close by, okay? We're gonna take the ball right over our chest, so it allows our body to sort of be in a slight flexion here in the upper body. All right, for some of us, it might hurt a little bit on the chest. If you don't want to use the ball, you can just take it away if it's too much on you. All right, my legs are going to be slightly apart, just a smidge. And I'm just kind of relaxing over that ball, really letting my shoulders round forward. On my inhale, I'm going to draw my belly and ribs in as I pull my shoulders down. I'm going to keep inhaling as I push that ball forward with my chest. And I open my ribs, but I keep my belly engaged, okay? And then exhale as you bring it down. So you want to think a nice even arch. You don't want to overarch anywhere in that spine. You want to keep it nice and even. So what does that mean? Length. Length. Push your spine long as you inhale it up. Belly in, reaching those legs in opposition. Exhale it down. Okay, so try 3 more on your own. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. 2 more. And 1. And then just enjoy the stretch over that ball. Good. We're going to get rid of the ball, put that aside as you take your circle, and you're going to place it in between your ankle and sort of the smile part of your seat. Okay? So we're going to stay right here. You're going to take your hands underneath your forehead. And now some isometric squeezes here. So all I want you to do is take an inhale to prepare. On your exhale, you're going to squeeze that circle as you lengthen your thigh. You're going to try to keep that pelvis nice and even. I want you to think about a long spine, ribs in, shoulders down, elbows wide, and then just release. Squeeze and release. Now squeeze 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And pull, pull, pull. Keep that knee reaching. Pull, pull. You're opening the thigh, so we want some seat. Now you're going to pull, pull, pull. You're going to keep that pull, and now we're going to try to lift the thigh and release. Squeeze, lift, and release. 2 more times. Squeeze up Pelvis doesn't shift. One more time, reach out of the crown of your head. Good, and release, other side. I know the setup is kind of the hardest part. Just come to us when you're there, all right? So again, our legs are parallel. Take an inhale to prepare, exhale, squeeze the circle. You want to try to anchor the pubic bone a little bit. Reach through the knee and release. You want to keep the belly into the spine, ribs into the spine as you squeeze and release. Squeeze, elbows wide, shoulders down. Let's add some pulses. And 1, 2, 3. 1. Everything's working from the crown of the head out the toe. Good, now I want you to hold this neck squeeze and we're just going to lift it up without letting the pelvis lift and release. So it's a lot of seat and hamstring. Reach through the knee as you lift. Good. Try to anchor the pubic bone. Squeeze, reach. No going into that low back. So you may not even be lifting at all. That's fine. Just that sensation of trying to is going to really ignite the seat and hamstring more and open your thigh. Because your seat right here is what opens the thigh, and that's what we're trying to do. Good, and just hold. You can do little pulses up there. 3, 2, 1, and release it. Good, release that. And let's just sit back and give that low back and hips a stretch. Good. Just take it back down for a second and come to a goal post, and we're just going to squeeze our thighs together, get everything working. Inhale, lift it all up like an even arc and lower down. 2 more times. Up and down. Good. Up. Push that chest forward like the ball's there. Now keep that ball there, right in front of the chest, that sensation, and just start to give me little swimming. Inhale, exhale. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, release it down. Send your booty back to your heels. Give it another stretch. Come on up. You're going to grab your ball and your circle one more time. You're going to take the ball now in between the heels and ankles. Okay, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. You're going to take this circle right behind your skull, right where the skull sort of meets your neck. Your elbows are wide, your shoulders are down, okay? And now you want to put the weight of the head in the circle into the head, so they're evenly working one another. We don't want to yank on that circle on the head, so be super careful here. So nice and tall, we're just going to take an inhale as we lean back. You're really stretching that spine long, and then exhale, you come up and stretch it. 2 more times. Inhale back, squeeze that ball, reach through the heels, and come back up. Okay, 1 more time. Inhale it here. Good. Exhale it up. Now we're going to lean back. Now you're going to scoop. Reach through the heels. Try not to yank onto that circle as you stay right here. Now pretend that ball is there like we did in the beginning of class. Can you stretch your body up and over, bringing the weight of your head into your belly without yanking on that circle? Roll it all the way down. We're going to try to roll up from here. You ready? Take an inhale, dive the head into the belly. Exhale as you lift it up, over, roll it up, lean it back. Now scoop, lengthen out of your neck, and then feel that stretch in the back of the neck. Come on down, and lift up and over, stretch through the heels. Come on up. 1 more time, lean, scoop, lengthen, pull on that circle a little to lengthen more. Good, and on your exhale, whoa, dive it, good. Roll it up through the spine. You're going to put that circle aside. We're going to roll it down onto our back. Take the ball in between our knees, and we're going to roll our pelvis up. Now squeeze that ball as you keep the pelvis lifted and the chest heavy. Stretch long here and squeeze your ball 5 times and try to keep your hips square. Pull in 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down, other side. Reach, squeezing that ball. Hold right there, square it off. Pull in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Now lift the pelvis. Push your seat bones towards your knees and then go up and squeeze. Up and squeeze. Keep your chest heavy. Up, pull in 2 more times. And pull 1 more time, and then lengthen it down through your spine as we then turn to one side, grab your circle. All right, now we're going to place the circle in between our ankles. We're going to take it to the front corner of the room. You can use this ball in front of you to help a little stabilization. All right, and we're going to hold right there at a diagonal. So we're diagonal at the hips a little bit, stack up through the hips, reach that top leg long, and we're going to take an inhale here, exhale, press on that circle. As you press, grow longer in your spine and release. Exhale, belly in, ribs in, spine long, and release. Good. Exhale, squeeze. Now, you're not overly squeezing it. You're just giving it a little pull as you reach through both thighs. Good. And squeeze and reach, top shoulder back. One more time. You're going to hold it, reach it, and then little pulses. Pull, pull. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now stay right here. Now try to really reach through the legs as you lift it up and lower it down. 2 more times. Stretch both legs long as we lift and lower. Good. One more time. Reach, lift, and lower. Good. So now we're going to roll that circle back. We're going to take the bottom leg right on top of the bottom cushion. And now they're both inside the circle. And we're going to flex our feet a little bit. I want you to turn this bottom leg inward just a smidge to get that medial rotation, and you're just going to pull the circle apart from both sides, pull back in. Okay, so that bottom leg is also pulling. And good. Push through the heel, really lengthen as you lift. Lengthen the spine as well. Good. Again. Now give me one more and we're going to pulse it up there. So pull it apart and then little pulse. Reach through the heel. Reach through both heels. Spine, ribs in, belly in, shoulder back. Hello, everything's working. 4, 3, 2, hold right here. Now little itty bitty circles right in that circle. Try to get the whole width of it. And then circle the other way. Good. And then hold it here. Take it out and little hot potato. Over, over, over. Reach it long for 3 and tap and 2 and tap and and tap and take it back to center. Good. All right, push yourself up. Let's go the other side. All right, we're going in between first. Get yourself nice and long. All right. Rest on this ball here. So both legs are reaching, both legs are squeezing, and we press it down and we bring it up, and make sure your back is nice and neutral here. So you're lined up with the back of your mat. That helps. And reach, squeeze, shoulder down, ribs in, belly button in, neck long. Good. All right, so we're going to hold it down here. We're just going to pulse it. Little pulses here. 4, 3, 2. Now keep that squeeze. Both legs reach as they lift. So we're really squeezing those inner thighs here, trying to almost lift at the waist. So they reach out of the waist, they lift at the waist. One more time. Up and lower. Roll that circle back. Take your bottom leg right into that bottom cushion. Top comes in. Flex your feet. Turn that top leg inward just a little so we can really get into that outer hip, and we pull the circle apart with both legs. Pull. Now what's your spine doing? We don't want to collapse. We want to keep reaching the legs out of the hips to keep the waistline up. Good. And remember, I always have this alignment, side lying alignment video. You might want to give it a try if you feel like you're not doing it right. Okay? Reach, lift. Awesome. It's all about length. We're trying to decompress those joints, especially the spine, even though we're working the legs. But the spine is working. We pulse it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Point the foot, and then just give me little circles right in the width of that circle. And then we're going to circle the other way. Good. Bring that leg up, little hot potato, over and over. Trying to keep that body still and stable, right? 3 and tap, long neck, 2 and tap, and 1 and tap, and release it. Good. Come on up. Awesome. So you don't need your props here. We're just going to lie down onto our elbow, Our legs are going to be long. We're going to flex those feet. We're going to keep our shoulder under, or our elbow under our shoulder. Pull that shoulder down. Lift your waistline up. Flex your feet. And now as you push your feet into the ground, pull them up towards your elbow and your elbow towards your feet. And then inhale as you lift it up nice and long and strong. Now really squeeze your thighs together. Draw your belly button into your spine. Shoulders back. Good. Now we're going to take our hand behind our head. Press our head into our hands, elbow up, and just hold and breathe. And think about really taking up space with your body here. Stretch it long. Pull everything in towards your spine. Good. And a little down an inch and up an inch. And pull. Good. 3 more. 3. We've got 2. Hold it up on 1. Good. And then just release it down. Come into mermaid legs as you just stretch that body over. Come to the other side. Elbow, legs long, flex those feet. Get the edge of your feet right into the mat, shoulder down. Now as you push your feet into the mat, pull them towards your elbow to your hands. Feel that stability as we lift up. Good, super strong. Your core is working here, and just elongate. Good, waistline up, ribs in, belly button in. Stretch your arm up, take it behind your head. Press your head into your hands, elbow up, hold, take up space here. Breathe, reach, energy going for miles. Take it a little down with the hip and back up. Good, a little down and up. Ribs and belly button in for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let it go. Mermaid legs, take it up and over. Beautiful. Come to center. We're going to take our circle now and our ball between our heels, all right? And then we're going to take it so that our chest goes right over it, right like our lower chest, really. You can go this way or you can go width ways. I'm going to try width ways today. Just find what works for you, okay? So it's really about, I'm in my lower chest. If it's going the other way, you can go right through the center of your sternum. Take your hands right underneath your shoulders. You got your pointer fingers and your middle fingers facing forward. Soften your elbows, pull the elbows inward, and lift up. Squeeze into the ball with your heels, okay? Now we're going to inhale, bend down. Exhale, push up, okay? 4 more times. Inhale down. Exhale, push. Nice and long in that spine. Ribs in. We got 3. Push, elbows in. 2 more. 2. Push. Good. 1 more time. Inhale down. Exhale, push, lower those heels. Whoops, stretch your body back. Sorry for that loud noise. Your butt is now on that ball. Should feel like a little release. We're going to roll it up and just feel that stretch and lengthen. Again, take it to one side and up and over the other side. Good, give it a little twist here and a little twist. Good, come to center. Put the props to the side, crisscross your legs, and let's recenter our body here. Good, and just give me a little scoop here. Come back up, open the chest. Good, we'll look over one shoulder. I didn't get a lot of twisting in this one, that's okay. Go over, I'll twist it here. Ah, beautiful. Give me a nice giant inhale as you pull your palms up and exhale. Nice job today. Good work. Fun props. Hopefully you feel great, and I'll see you next time on the mat. Take care.
Are you looking for more accountability or consistency in your workouts? Or maybe you'd like to be part of a community who also loves Pilates? If so, come join my live online classes. More information and signups at balancetothecore.com.